What is up, my ninjas and assassins? Mega One here, and welcome to Let's Read Have You Thought About Me by Wolf of the Derp. Yes, it is one story from this person, and yeah, okay. It has 2 likes to 15 dislikes, so it's a little bit more of a hated story. It is a romance slice of life story, and it features Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Mine 6, CMC, and other ponies. Okay, so the description: Rainbow Dash is having trouble getting sleep. Applejack is having trouble keeping Rainbow out of her apple trees. However, shall this story end? What is the major plot line? How can this plot be any more cookie cutter? Well, read on and we'll have all the questions answered. Though the answer to the last one is, it's not. So yeah, I will read the first chapter, which is chapter 0. The past always comes back, which is only 300 words. So yeah. Okay. Rainbow Dash had been having trouble sleeping lately. She would stay up late into the night, tossing and turning, and yet she never fell asleep. This is a very uncommon problem for the Pegasus, as she generally fell asleep easily and slept soundly until awakening. At the moment, she didn't have a clear approach to the problem. She threw her pillow at the wall. Stupid pillow, she muttered angrily. She slowly rose out of bed and onto all fours, and then, through rather unsteadily, she began a canter towards her bedroom door and eventually her kitchen. Knocking her hoof on the door frame, she entered the kitchen. She started towards her cabinet when she heard a rustling coming from her living room. Tank generally is not this late, she muttered to herself. Half asleep, she started to canter towards her living room to investigate the noise, mumbling incoherently to herself. She turned the corner and was greeted by a pony silhouette staring towards her with glooming blue eyes. "What are you doing here?" she said, her voice slightly nervous, yet still covered in bristles. Okay. Oh, hold up. You shouldn't have thought twice before taking what you did, said the strange pony in a gravely voice. "Who are you?" Rainbow Dash asked Rainbow, her voice rising a little bit and started to waver. "And what are you talking about?" The strange pony grinned menacingly. "Have you even thought about me? Or have you forgotten like the rest of them? Well, you shall see why you do not interfere with me, Rainbow Dash. And then you shall feel what you have brought yourself. The pony then flared his wings and chuckling jumped out of Dash's window, shattering it in the process. Rainbow started galloping towards the window when a wave of blistering heat hit her head first, and then another one. Stronger this time, waves of heat assaulted Rainbow Dash, intensifying in power and heat. Each time, as they continued to pulse through her, she collapsed on the floor, sobbing violently. Author's note: please do not leave hate comments. Please do not leave constructive criticism. Oh, sorry. Please do leave constructive criticism. I wrote this at midnight and I haven't written a proper story before, and yes, this is a prologue. It's very confusing. What the fuck does this pony want? Why is this pony there? Why the fuck is there heat waves hitting Rainbow Dash in the stomach, in the face, and making her collapse and convulse and die? These answers must be questioned in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Pony. Yes. Yup. Okay. Chapter 1. Into the Accords. Rainbow got up, not knowing how long she had laid there crying, her eyes puffy and red. She started towards her front door, not noticing a small discoloration on her windowsills. Fuck, man. She quickly trotted over to her door, not making the slightest sound as she went over the glass. She opened her door and took off, wobbling slightly in the direction of Sweet Apple Acres. She flew steadily, sometimes accidentally dropping altitude by 10 feet or more. When she finally got to the apple orchard, whoops, it's orchards, she was flying a mere 3 feet, or some from the ground. What? Flying a mere 3 feet, or some from the ground. Okay. Once she got to the nearest tree, she climbed up over it and slowly curled up into a ball on the lowest branch, starting to tear up again. Applejack had never been the heaviest of sleepers, but that never bothered her, as she would have to wake up early in the morning to start working the farm. But one thing bothered Applejack this morning, and that was a feeling in her gut telling her that one of her friends was being trouble. But it was that intensity of that feeling that bothered her the most. As she started towards the edge of the fields, the feeling slowly grew stronger until she felt her stomach was about to explode due to the pressure on it. She was ever so slightly concerned that this might happen, but then she saw the shaking ball of cyan fur. She slowly started towards the fucking why is it started? Why didn't she do it ever? Towards the shape that was sitting in her tree. When she heard the crying, she went from a slow crawl to a steadily fast gallop. Startingly fast gallop. In a blink of an eye, she went up to the tree and climbed up. Clumsily but determinedly, she sat down next to Rainbow Dash and hugged her with all her might. Big issue here is, how can a pony climb a fucking tree? They ain't no mountain goats. And plus, the only reason I think that Rainbow Dash can sleep on branches is because she's a Pegasus. She's light. Pegasi, I believe, are lighter than Earth ponies. And Earth ponies are quite hefty because they have, they're built more tough. So yeah, I mean, like, if fucking Applejack is sitting next to Rainbow, they're both gonna fall out of that fucking tree. The branches go boom, and they're gone. They're boop. They're dead. They're dead. Okay. So yeah. When Rainbow started gasping for air, she let up her attack. What? She was attacking? This ain't no RPG. What? What's wrong, Sugar Cube? Yeah, Applejack asked. Some pony came to my house during the night, Rainbow said, still sniveling slightly. Who was it? Who was it? Applejack asked, starting to tense up. I don't know. He said something about taking something from him, but I never took anything from any pony without giving it back, Rainbow replied, starting to snuggle up against AJ, reveling in her warmth. Well, okay. Did anything else happen? Applejack asked, tensed enough to reveal the tree bark. What? Reveal the tree bark. Okay. Just something with magic and him jumping out the window, replied Rainbow, now calm. She started to spread her wings a little bit. Is that all? Applejack asked, for a final time. Yes, nothing else happened but me flying here, said Rainbow, starting to flap her wings ever so often. Let's see here. Okay, but if something else happens to you, come back here. I'll help, said Applejack, starting to relax. Now get out of that tree, or you're going to get kicked out. Rainbow laughed and jumped down, starting towards Ponyville. I'll see you later, AJ, she called back. Applejack grinned and started down the tree. She stopped halfway. Did Rainbow just know something? She just asked herself quizzically, but heading off to the east fields to start harvesting apples. Okay. Yay, stories. Okay. Wait, what is this? Chapter 2? Yeah, I think this is chapter 2, is it? Yeah, it's chapter 2. Chapter 2 is 100 words. Okay. But sister, I have sensed a dark presence in Ponyville, said Luna. I must go and investigate.
No, we will stay here,
ordered Celestia.
But sister, actions must be taken,
Luna interjected.
I will not sit idly while my Ponyville friends are in danger.
Celestia raised a hoof. Okay, the way I'm seeing this now is like Celestia is coming up and is like, how dare you backtalk me? Fuck like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, she raises her hoof and she's like, don't make me give you the royal smacking. Okay, so, yeah, I'm kind of seeing this in a darker tone now. Okay.
Don't worry, sister. We will remain vigilant and have a letter sent to Twilight. Resting assured that we won't sit idly, though we won't rush into what could be a trap, Celestia said.
Luna mulled it over. Okay. Wait, who's this? Okay, so that's Luna, okay. Because it just says she, so I mean, like, you have two female speakers here, so I don't know which one you're talking about. Okay.
Fine. But I will send a team of my royal guards over to the town each night,
She said.
They shall try to spot anything out of the ordinary.
Celestia nodded. Then, wait, what? Who is the speaker now? Because you don't have... Okay.
Then it is settled. I shall write the letter at once.
The sister hugged and went their different ways, but they did not spot the eyes watching them, watching from the far corner of the room. Author's note. And the plot thickens. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, okay, so this is kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of boring. Cause like, really, this is only 100 words. I'm not kidding you. That was just that one chapter was 100. This entire thing is 1,000 words so far. What the fuck? That is bad. That is bad writing. Like, I mean, you could literally condense chapter 1 and 2 together, make 600 words, and that'd be somewhat passable in my opinion, because you have to have at least more than 1,000 words for it to be a good chapter. If it's less than 1,000 words, you're kind of messing up your chapters. I mean, like, you can add in details, you can add in more dialogue, or more, you know, just anything interesting, but here it's kind of done wrong.
I mean, like, chapter 2, actions must be taken, is only 100. How can you write a story that's only 100 words?
What the fuck? I mean, come on. It's irritating. It's irritating. Okay. But yeah, that's this story. So if any of you guys, whatever, this story's done. If any of you guys want to get in contact with me, all the things down there. And I want to get I want to bring some people in here to, you know, do some readings with me, because it kind of sucks just doing it by myself. But you know, whatever. So yeah, what do I say? I've said what could be fixed, and stuff like that. There's just some minor issues. Your story's fine, but if you, I don't know, wrote a bit longer, if you wrote the stories a bit longer, maybe it would be better. Just hopefully, if you're gonna work on chapter 3, make it at least 1,000 words, so it's not too short. So yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, okay, I want to bring some people in here to do these stories, because like it kind of sucks being by myself and doing this, because it's awkward. And you know, I have a limited range of voices, so I really can't do much. You see what I mean? It's kind of hard.
Yep. So yeah.
I do have a limited so yeah, just like, I don't know. I think that would be a lot better. Bring in some people for these. Okay, like I was saying, it'd be nice to, you know, bring people in for these readings and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see here. Okay, there's some other stories I wanna start reading for you guys. So yeah, I'd like to get in contact with some people and see if they want to work on this story, but you know, it's people's choices, because I kind of want to do this like once in a while. You know, it's fun. It's fun doing Let's Reads, and I like reading these stories. Especially some of these are quite long, so I'm gonna need some people in here. It'd be nice to, you know, have other people in here. And yeah. So yeah, I want to formulate the Let's Read team and somehow find out what we're gonna do, but whatever. So, yeah. What is your favorite part of this story? Mine was fucking Celestia's voice. Celestia's deep-ass man voice.
Yup. Say, Luna, you need to know what it's like being a princess.
And I love how, I give it like the pausing after a few words, because it just makes it feel a lot more awkward. So
It's like Celestia needs cake.
So it just feels a little bit like, kind of, I don't know. Yeah, my favorite thing was my voice of fucking Celestia, so, yeah. What other fan fictions should I be reading? Post in the comments, and yeah, I'll see my ninjas and assassins for the next mission of videos.